keep pulling, matey, keep pulling. I like to get right wrapped up in conspiracy theories. Oh mate, this is marginally tight for that. Come on, I'm done with it and I'm going to go over and speak to him. Morning, Sweet Pea, welcome back. Or just welcome if you've never saw me before. My name is Jay, Class 1 truck driver. And we're back on the A9. We're off to Kenmore. The drop I've done before, but I think I told it's something like top secret village retreat or something like that. It was a joke because the guys are not allowed to film there or take pictures or anything like that. So I kind of made a joke of it, but a lot of people took it seriously. Oh well. But if you've never saw me before, I deliver steel rebar to building sites exclusively, nothing else. There'll be no RDCs, there will be no fridges, nothing like that. Flatbeds and building sites, that is it. And it can get a bit tricky at times. I think I've mentioned it before, but I like to get right wrapped up in conspiracy theories. I didn't sign up to them. I just like to see how people rationalise their thoughts on certain conspiracy theories. And the TikTok one now is because this is the day after they got sacked off and then got reinstated, all within 24 hours. But they're all saying it was to push everybody onto this Red Knot because Red Knot's a real spy app. So some of the comments and the rationale now for why they wanted us to go into this other app, it's nuts. I mean, surely if that was their intentions, they'd have just done it worldwide and promoted this Red Note thing at the same time. It's just nuts. Oh mate, this is marginally tight for that. You managed just fine. You already overtook me. What? Right, anyway, we'll crack on to Kenmore. It's Taymouth Golf Course is that we're going to. If you watched the previous video, then you know exactly where I'm going. Even though I made it was a big mystery. Right, I don't think we're too far. Obviously, I've been here before, so again, it's just up this wee wind hill. It's a bit narrow, this one. We just got caught with a tipper there. It was a bit of a squeeze, but obviously you weren't on, so you missed it. But we just went past the first entrance that I thought was where I should have been going in. If you've not saw the video, basically I went past that and I thought, oh, that's the entrance I needed. I'm going to go look for somewhere to park up and phone the customer and check exactly where it is, because I got told it was the middle entrance at the time. And that I thought would be the middle entrance. Apparently it's not, that's the first entrance. And then further up here, there's a new entrance being put into the golf course, which I didn't know about. Which is just down this hill a bit. And then you've got the main one, which is a big gated archway. I was told absolutely not to go anywhere near that one, because that's where all the rich and famous folksies go in and out. And us mere peasants aren't allowed anywhere near them. So, I mean, it's widened up here, but back there it's quite narrow. And the thing about driving on these roads in the dark as well is you can't see the branches that are overhanging the road. I mean, most of them they're a non-issue, but occasionally you get a big thick one that's sticking out, and it will wipe out your ring mirrors fairly quick, which is never fun. I've done it once, I think. See, it gets really narrow again. You meet another truck down here, you're right down to a crawls to try and get past each other. This is actually a wee bit further on than I remember. Funny, but I think it's round this corner. I just got to keep saying it's down this hill and round this corner until I get there. I've got 4 drops a day. I don't know if I mentioned, but I've got the urban trailer on. So we've got this, and then we're off to Bannockburn for some new builds. It's just some heavy bar for Bannockburn, and then we've got 2 drops in Cumbernauld. I don't know whether to just do this in Bannockburn for the video, because the 2 Cumbernauld drops are not, and it's 2 yards I'm going to. That's probably what I'll do actually. I'll just film this and Bannockburn. But I will need to switch these off when I go in here, because no filming allowed. If we're away out of the way, I might try and film the tip, but to be fair, it's only a ton that's coming off, so. She's looking at me a bit funny, like I'm not supposed to be here. Right, switch off for now. Right, done in there. I did manage to get the tip filmed. I don't know how great it'll be, but I'll see when I get back. So we're going to head to Bannockburn. I'll do a wee time lapse along here. My twat nav keeps fudging up. It's not the end of the world. I came when I'm gone, but it's annoying because I like to see times when I'm going to land places. Rough times, obviously. And I said it before, it gives me that wee bit of extra confidence, make sure I'm on the right roads and whatnot. But it keeps going into USB mode for some reason. I don't know why. And it keeps trying to do file transfers. It's plugged into a cigarette socket, so who knows. Right, anyway, I'll leave you with a time lapse now, and we'll pick up when I get closer to Bannockburn.
Face buttons all around, engine roaring, speed screaming loud. Twisting roads, weaving through the mist. Eyes on the horizon, can't resist. Highland rush, adrenaline high, dark skies above, never asking why. Tires spinning, dirt kicking up, no one can stop this rolling thunder truck. Adrenaline high, dark skies above, never asking why. Tires spinning, dirt kicking up, no one can stop this rolling thunder truck. Speed, demon flying, never looking back. Heartbeat pounding as the sky turns black. Freedom in the valleys, shadows in the hills, race against the sunset, chasing hills. Rocky cliffs, edge of control, spirit of the highlands taking its toll. Lush green fading into twilight's glow, drive until the stars begin to show. Ghostly whispers, wind's eternal song. Journey of the restless all night long. That light long breaks through the ancient night. Reckless of abandon, taking flight. Roads of history under dire tread. Echoes of the ancestors fill my head. Highland curse, Highland blessing too. Endless drive into the mystic blue.
Right, we're on the A9 heading towards Stirling. So we've come right through Perth. Yeah, the outskirts of Perth. We're on the section A9 that runs into Stirling. We're on 3 hours and 14 minutes driving, and it's 10 to 10. It reckons I'll get there about 25 past 10. The twat nav, that is. That's if it doesn't switch itself off, because it's a twat. But I was thinking about when I was saying about conspiracy theories and all that, and it's not so much a conspiracy theory because it's going to happen. I was thinking back to like the automation skilled jobs. trucks is one of the big ones that comes up now and again. Autonomous trucks are going to come out and then everybody's going to lose their job, blah, 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 and how it's unfair. It's progress, isn't it? It's safer if it's all computerised, allegedly. But it does make you wonder, not just trucks, but all sort of skilled industries are eventually going to be taken over by robots run by AI and whatnot. What happens to our own people? What happens when there's very few skilled jobs left? The population's only getting bigger and bigger, and the gap between rich and poor is getting bigger and bigger. So it's not like they're all will share the wealth, and everybody can live comfortably on this wage or that wage, whatever. And part of this that is a conspiracy theory. All these 15-minute towns that I deliver to. So if you don't know what a 15-minute town is, it's basically it's going to be a town where everything that you could possibly need is within a 15-minute walking distance. And a lot of these places that are getting built, there's only one or two ways in and out of them. And the conspiracy that everybody keeps coming up with is that that's so that future lockdowns are much easier to manage. A couple of concrete blocks at one end and a police officer or a security guard of some kind at the other end. And then suddenly nobody can go anywhere. And they've developed even further onto that because there was talks, like a kind of passport. So that people couldn't, like, if you lived in Edinburgh, you would need a passport as such to leave Edinburgh. I don't know what happened to that. It was a big thing for a while, and then it kind of just died a death. But that was a huge conspiracy theory, this whole passport thing. And it follows onto the cashless society. The government can basically control what people spend their money on, sort of thing. Which, I mean, if you really wanted to dive into it, then eventually that might be a thing, because like I said, there's got to be all these skilled jobs that are being done automatically. There was a thing recently, 100 factory workers got laid off in China, right enough, and they got replaced with one man, and he just stares at a computer screen, making sure the health of all the robots is 100%. And the thing is, like robots doing it and that, there's no call or need for them to have breaks. They just go non-stop. The only time they need downtime is for maintenance. And even then, at what point does maintenance get taken over? Because I mean, right now, maintenance would be a skilled job. Maintaining these robots now, you need a lot of knowledge to know how they work, to be able to maintain them and repair them. But eventually, how many skilled jobs are going to be left? And I didn't mean in like my lifetime or even my grandkids' lifetime. It's got to come sooner or later. There's going to be a surplus of people, because the surplus of people was maybe a bit strong. But what happens when there's no skilled jobs for the masses? I mean, if you go and look at truck driving, this used to be considered a highly skilled job. You had the fact that they were all manual with intricate gearboxes. You had very little information. If you were going somewhere new, your first thing you done was stop off at a garage and get an A to Z. And then you had to take your sort of best guess what the best route in. If you wanted to phone somebody, you had to stop at a phone box. And I think that's why, like the old timers, the guys that have been doing this for like 40, 50 years, I think that's why they're a bit salty when they hear the new lads coming in, like my generation coming through, and some of them are complaining about how difficult the job is. They get all salty because they know how difficult the job used to be. And I don't think that's a fair comparison either, because they didn't know any better. These new drivers that are coming through, they didn't know any better, so how are they supposed to know it used to be an even harder job? For them, it's difficult. You just need to sort of accept that. There's no point beating them down, saying, "No, you didn't know what it was like with me. You used to have to do this, that, and the next thing just to get by." And right, we're allegedly only 4 minutes away. I can't even see. Coming off at Junction 9 on the M9. We've got to get onto the A91 because the site's apparently just off the A91. place called Cumbernauld Road, which is actually this road here above us. So I should be able to see the site somewhere, because I've got a postcode, but it doesn't work. It's been typed in wrong. I say my boss likes to give me challenges by giving me the wrong postcodes or funky street names. The Cumbernauld Road, it kind of cuts off, I think, and then it picks up again. So we'll see what happens when I get there. But I see a lot of new builds there. It's called Bruce Fields. So is it Bruce Fields? Bruce Fields. I had a 15-minute on the A9 because I was getting there at sort of 10:30ish, which is a high chance that the guys would have been just gone for their break, so I just had one myself. Saved me trying to take a break on a building site. Doesn't always work out. Sometimes you get the forkies and that whinging at you, they want you to move, whatever. The company I'm delivering to, Ground Developments, they're sort of similar to I&H Brown. They do a lot of the initial earthworks, stabilising the ground and whatnot. So I'm not expecting it to be tight or difficult to get around. But stranger things have happened, so we just need to wait and see. Now I don't know who the main contractor is, so it might be Persimmon, it might be somebody else. I just have Bruce Fields. There we go. We gateman, that's what we like to see. We like a gateman because that means you can tell us if we're in the right place or not. Morning, Sweet Pea, how we doing? I got 5.2 tonne of rebar for Ground Developments.
I don't know where they are.
No, me neither.
You did your 40, aye?
I'll need something to lift it off with, buddy.
Well, your best bet, just go.
Imagine how many people will just completely ignore it. Kenmore, I'm done waiting, I'm going to go over and speak to him. Can't tell me to wait here, but he's got to be over there forever. Hey, Mucker, the gateman told me to speak to you. I'm looking for Ground Developments.
Speak that guy in the machine.
The advanced boy. Right, no bother. No bother. Typical building site etiquette. Get pushed from pillar to post. Nobody wants to know. Forky says I have to speak to you, Sweet Pea. I'm looking for Ground Developments.
There you go. Is that you with the steel one?
Aye.
There you go. Oh, God. So, see if you come down there, mate.
Aye.
Turn left, just follow the road right along, you'll see them work right at the end.
I didn't think they were in here.
Aye.
Gateman's like, I just wait there till the Forky comes and sees you. I thought, a mere chance of Santa Claus coming to see me.
Getting that, like, see.
Thanks, but I didn't think they were in here, eh? I didn't think they were in here. I say ground development's usually they're usually earthworks and whatnot. So he says out here and turn left. Kind of miss them. Get my wee peep so he knows I'm there. Make sure I'm making it. I am making it. See, this looks more like it. The big tanker, I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the distance because the wide angle makes everyone look much further away. Oh no, I know, I'm getting it. Van parked in a highly convenient place, as per usual. It doesn't look too soft embankment, so if I go on it, we should be okay, but I don't think we're gonna. No, we're not. Aye, that's, see it, GDL, ground developments, there we go, happy days. How does the gateman know all that? I didn't get it, folk, I didn't get it. I don't understand. Suppose it's probably minimum wage, eh? So minimum effort. He knows to direct people into site and then that's his job done. He can go back to reading his paper or Facebook or whatever it is that he's doing. And like I said, no tight, nice big open space. Well, that does just look like... Do I want to go in there? I don't want to go in there, not yet. We'll stick our nose in, that's what we'll do. So that I can speak to somebody. Because that just looks like dirt. Which we could get stuck on if we just barrel onto it. So we won't do that. We'll go and speak to somebody. I'll be right back. Right. The magical mystery tour. Back out here. And then left and up to another gate that isn't open yet. So I was right not to come in here. Well, not to barrel right in. I have sustained a bit of damage as well, folks. When we were coming along the A827, I heard a clatter, like something had hit my wing mirror. It wasn't my wing mirror. I've got a, you might have noticed them, there's wee LED marker lights on the top of my headboard. One of them has been whacked by a big massive branch and it's smashed. It's still working, the light's still on. I don't know if, you might not be able to see it because of the pedestrian mirror, but the lens on it's been smashed. I know, I'm literally doing like 10 mile an hour. Leave me alone. And you see there's a gate just over the brow of this hill. Yes, it's Cumbernauld Road, but obviously I think it's all closed off to the public, so well, hopefully it's closed off to the public, because I am going to end up blocking the road. This will be the gate here. That looks like hardcore. I'll just jump out and open it myself because it's not locked up. There we go. Ooh. Let's do it. Let's do it. Nice and hard, lovely, jubbly. That's what we like. I'm guessing there's going to be some kind of pad that they want me to go all the way to. I'll just bring it in here now. Right, so there's somewhere there for me to turn. I'll stop here, I'll get me watchet straps off, and we will wait. Right, catch up in a wee bit. We've done it there. I was going to go and turn on that bell mouth, but he said no. He said no. He wants to save it. We're slipping a little bit. Oh. Try and get out of that hole. It's not in there. For whatever reason, my last drops are right on the back of the trailer, so it's making my drive axle light. So we'll just blindside it around this bit, that'll be fine. Traction control is still off. Right, hopefully we can get up the hill. Nope, we cannot. Try and straighten it up a bit. Come on, baby. It's chewing the hell out of it, buddy. I know. A great way to load it, innit? A great way to load a trailer, innit? Aye. No bother. Aye. Keep pulling, matey, keep pulling. I tell you folks, I'm not having a good day. It's been nice, but work-wise it's not been great. I'm now on 4 hours 3 minutes. I need a half hour break. I've got to go to Cumbernauld for 2 drops and then drop into Falkirk with a ton bag that I feel like I'm kind of getting the blame for. I sort of knew it was here, I didn't know it was for them. But their lads were on the back of the motor and I told them what to look for. They're not looking for it, so. It probably is just my fault. But if you've got a wee comment to make about what I was talking about with the automation and that, feel free to pop it down below. I can talk about that kind of stuff all day long. I don't know if you've noticed. But leave a wee like as well if you liked it. It all helps, it all helps. There is a wee thing I'll put up there now. It's buy me a coffee thing. It's just for people are asking ways to support. That's the best way I could find. Didn't bother with the YouTube super thanks thing because YouTube takes like 45% of that. So if you want to do it, use the buy me a coffee. And if you didn't want to do it, that's completely fine as well. I'm not going to cry about it. And that'll be the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. And I will catch you in the next one.